Is Civ 7 worth your money? This is a hot topic right now as the game is just being released. The reviews on Steam are very mixed, so I figured I'd share my thoughts with you guys. I have about 40 hours in the game, and no, this is not sponsored. So, some things that I do like about the game. The new Ages mechanic is actually very well implemented in my opinion. The biggest concern that I heard was whether or not you were going to want to keep your civilization as time progresses, and I can tell you without a doubt that this is not the case. Each civilization is built for that specific age in the game. I don't really find myself missing my civilization as I move forward. The new diplomacy system, where you actually use influence as a tangible resource, I feel like is very, very nice. A nice change of pace from the pretty ambiguous and arbitrary system that we had before. They've removed a lot of the micromanagement in this game, such as them removing builders, making it so that it's tied to your population specifically. I find that that works really well with the new settlement system, where you start a town and then you can eventually upgrade it into a city, but before then, it just kind of funnels its resources into your cities. There's also a new mechanic that I really like called mementos. These are basically just unlockable attributes that you can add to any civilization before any age starts. Now, some quick thoughts about the things that people have been saying negatively about the game. The user interface does need some tweaking, but I feel like for the most part it's manageable and okay. I've been playing the game just fine, and I didn't really notice any issues until people brought it up to me. Multiplayer is locked to only 5 players maximum, requiring 3 AI players for the first 2 ages of the game because of a mechanic called Distant Lands. This does kind of suck. I'm not really a multiplayer person, so I don't really mind this. You can't name your cities right now. I don't understand why they didn't add this in. You can actually name your own religions still. It just seems silly that you can't name your cities. There's no hot seat. Again, I'm not really a multiplayer guy, but it would be nice to have for families to be able to play with each other. Once the modern age, which is the final age of the game, ends, the game is just over. There is no way to hit one more turn and then continue the game afterwards. I did kind of wish that I was able to see the ending of everything, but it also does make sense because there is no future era in this game. It does kind of make sense that this is where it would end. There is a lack to the variety of maps. I would have to agree with this, but for the most part, the map generation has seemed completely fine to me, and I've enjoyed everything that I've played so far. And in multiplayer, there are no teams right now. This is a big one for me because when I do play multiplayer, none of my friends like getting their shit kicked in, so I do wish I was able to play in a team. That way we could work cooperatively instead of competitively. That being said, the good news is that Firaxis put out a statement yesterday addressing 6 of these 7 issues, saying that they will be working on these as well as other quality of life updates. However, it will take until March or later to fix these. So if any of these are deal breakers for you, maybe wait a month or 2. Otherwise, I've been having a ton of fun. I would recommend it. If there's anything that I missed, please let me know in the comments. That way others can see it too.